The riding style on the wet is more smooth, more than the dry. For that reason, you have to adapt all the components on the bike to be smoother and to ride in a different way. The most important thing is to change the tire of the wet. These tires are designed with that kind of cut to have the water coming on that groups and then to evacuate the water on the track. And then like that, you take it the water and then it's easy the rubber from the tire to catch the grip on the asphalt. Also, compare the dry tires with the wet tires. Normally the compound is very soft because do the lower grip, you need the softer compound to have better grip. With the electronics, we do also a change compared to the dry. Basically, the concept, you have to be more smooth. We reduce the power, we reduce the engine brake, and the TC control is more closer. You have the computer, and then we have a cable where we connecting into the bike. We have a program to send the maps from the computer to the bike. The ECU is the brain, and then once you prepare in advance the mappings, the ECU recognizes the new maps for the wet, and then the bike is ready. Also, it's automatic. When we send that maps for the wet condition, automatically we have the light on the bike. This is something for safety, to see the light, and the rider is behind, know where is the bike on the front. Another important thing we must change on the bike is the suspension setup. It means we have to go softer. Why? Because, like I say, the riding style is more smooth. You are not able to brake on the same time, in the same point. You are not arriving with the same speed on the brakes. You are not able to do the speed corner on the same way that the dry, and you are not able to open the gas on the same area than in the dry. We are not generating that weight transfer on braking and in acceleration, and then you are not loading same in dry than the wet, and then to compensate that points, you have to be softer on the suspension. What we do on the suspension normally is we change the spring, go softer to have better weight transfer on the braking area and acceleration area. The brakes, in the normal way, what we do is to put the cover on the disc, not to change the disc, because when it's wet, the water is touching the disc, and then if it's touching the disc, it's reducing the temperature of the disc. And then what we need to understand is on the carbon disc, you have to, at least to have minimum 300 degrees, at maximum 800, 900 degrees to work. This is the range. We need to achieve the correct temperature. If we are not putting the cover and this is too cold, the problem what we will get is we have no brakes. For that reason, it's very important on the wet to understand which cover you will use. It depends how much water are on the track and how much raining it's on that moment, because you can find full raining and then you have to use full cover to keep the disc on the correct temperature. But sometimes the rain is not heavy, and then you don't need to cover full cover, because what can happen? The temperature of the disc can be higher, and then you can also have the problem to don't have a brake because the temperature is too higher, and then this is the main problem. When it's clear with the weather, there can be rain. What normally we do is to have one by dry, one by wet, to be ready. But at the end, to put the bike from dry to wet with all the things we talk, normally we take around 7-8 minutes.